What up everybody, welcome back to a number one trade up video. Today I'm going to be attempting 4 possible new world number one lowest floats. To give you a little backstory behind this, I have been collecting and crafting these items for a very long time, paying way too much money for them. I'd estimate this AWP Silk Tiger in the 1,000 to possibly even 2,000 range. It is the number 3 AWP Silk Tiger. I already used the number 2 in a trade up that didn't go so well. But I'm happy that when I recently crafted this, I didn't beat the number 1, which obviously I originally crafted as well. He put 4 LDLC Hollow Cannabis 2014 stickers on it, so that would have been super sad if I beat that. It's the one occasion that I'm happy not crafting a new number 1. The Silk Tiger is obviously going to give us a shot at the X-Ray, which would be the world number 1. Following that up, we have 2 UMP fades. These are both 0002, 0003, cost approximately $1,000 plus each. Let's quickly look up the top float fades because I'm pretty sure I absolutely dominate. Yes, I do. Look at all of these and then keep scrolling down. All of these cat faces, they're me. They're me. They're either weapons that I currently have or their previous attempts. As you can see, I have, what, like 15 maybe? Incredibly low float fade. And I'm planning on deleting yet even more from the game. They would obviously give us the number 1 AK-47 Gold Arabesque. Currently, that is a 00046. Oh, the number 2's a 00046 as well. I bet that guy's absolutely gutted. He crafted all of these stickers on it. I'm glad they're not expensive. Now, this is one of our possible outcomes today, which would be super sick if we managed to get that. Following that up is a blue phosphor. This is probably between the $500 and $1,000 range. Once again, it's incredibly hard to get fillers that are actually decent that have this kind of float. This would give us an AWP fade. That wouldn't be great. It's really low float, but it's not world number 1 and definitely lost if we hit that. Then we got the Oxide Oasis at 00037. This would give us the AWP Desert Hydra once again. World number 1, 00013. Whereas the current Hydra world number 1 is 00014. So we just about beat it by a little bit. And then the final good item in this that would actually give us a decent outcome is the P90 Run and Hide 00045. I crafted this one the other day and it is number 4 in the whole world if you don't count that souvenir one. Most of the time it's ended up in me getting this guy, which is a hell of a risk today. It is the blood in the water. Obviously this would not be the world number 1. This wouldn't be anything apart from pure pain, which I've experienced many times before. And our final items in this contract are like quad zeros. Quad 0 fillers. 4 zeros in an 8, 4 zeros in a 2, 4 zeros in a 4, and 4 zeros and an 8. These are not for sale. They're so hard to obtain 4 0 fillers, especially at the classified level. I don't know how much these things would sell for, but it would be a lot. It would definitely be a lot. Overall, I actually think I might be risking more money in these items than some of these good outcomes. The number 1 Gold Arabesque right now is for sale on Buff, and he wants nearly $6,000 for it. So if we hit that, maybe we break even. Maybe we'll be able to sell it for a little bit more, as it's quite considerably lower float, 00001. I'm not too sure about the Welcome to the Jungle as well. I think that's quite an expensive one. Yes, it is. We have 001s for like 10k. So I wouldn't be too unhappy with hitting the Welcome to the Jungle. That would be really sick. I think we'd be able to sell that for a decent amount. That would be profit. I also think the number 1 AWP Desert Hydra would be profit as well at 00013. Actually, the number 1 AK-47 X-Ray is up here and it's selling for 5.5k. So Gold Arabesque would be about break even, a little bit of profit. AK-47 X-Ray about break even, maybe a little bit of profit. AWP Desert Hydra, profit. Welcome to the Jungle, profit. 50% for complete loss. Complete and utter loss. This probably isn't the wisest thing to do because the potentials for profit here aren't fantastic. Like most of the outcomes, I'm just about going to break even if it goes well. But I'm not really doing this for the monetary gain. I'm doing this just for the absolute joy of creating world number 1s and having that kind of craft to your name, seeing the world number 1 Gungnir or something like that and being like, yeah, I made that. It's just a really satisfying feeling. But that could all be destroyed in an absolute instant if this guy arrives, or this guy arrives, or AWP fade. It's pretty bad too. So I say without further ado, let's just get into this. No messing around, no warm-up trade-ups. I've put so much time, so much effort, so much money just purely collecting all of these skins. It's unreal. So a like on the video would be highly, highly appreciated. So let's do this. I am very apprehensive. I'm making sure I check the floats very, very specifically and then double check them again. I cannot afford to mess this up. Here is what it looks like. My goodness, we're about to do this 50-50. About $6,000, all or nothing. All of our skins in here. It's going to be very, very painful to watch them go because I've been crafting them all for so long, starting at like the mil spec level and then working my way up to the restricted and then the classified. It's been a hell of a long journey, me having to scour the markets every single night and just try and find the exact floats I'm looking for. My heart is beating. Let's do this. Let's do this for the world #1 Hydra, for the world #1 Arabesque, for the world #1 X-Ray, and for the world #1 Welcome to the Jungle. 50-50. I am doing this. I can't really believe that I'm doing this, but I am doing this. Let's give this a countdown. If it's the blood in the water, I'm probably not going to do an outro. I think I'm just going to end the video there because I'm going to be upset. So I hope you guys appreciate that. Okay, let's do this. In 3, in 2, in 1. New world #1. Oh! I saw the AWP and I thought it was the Hydra. Oh my goodness. It's not the worst possible outcome, but that is absolutely massive loss. We could have had the gold Arabesque, we could have had the Hydra, we could have had a whole bunch of really, really nice things. But instead we end up with this AWP fade, which is not the world #1. It is, however, the world #2. And that was, of course, a 10%. And we could have hit some other absolutely awesome 10% right here, and even a 20%. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be able to sell this #2 AWP fade at. There's some ridiculous prices up here for similar weapons. They have really, really good fades, to be fair. That's probably why, 99.5%. Unfortunately, if we have a look at the fade on mine, it's pretty bad. It's mainly purple. It's mainly pink. According to Buff, the fade percentage is 83.8%, which is... it's pretty bad. Well, hopefully I can get a couple of thousand or something back from this. We'll have to check with some experts on the price. Not exactly the weapon that we wanted today, but I shouldn't complain. It could have gone a lot worse, but you better believe this is not going to stop me attempting even more crazy, risky trade-ups. In fact, I have some insane stuff in the pipeline. Look at what I have been crafting. If we just put all of these absolutely insane items into the contract, we can see very nice odds for unbelievable new world #1s. I think it's going to be another 50-50, and it's going to be like a $10,000 or $20,000 trade-up contract. So let's set a little like goal for that one. Let's say 20,000 likes. Can we do that? It's getting harder and harder nowadays, but this is just going to be like a once-in-a-lifetime contract. If you look at these outcomes, and if you look at the items that I've been investing in and crafting and putting months and months and months into, then 20,000 likes. We'll do it for 20,000. Thank you everyone so much for watching. A part of me, despite all that massive loss, is still pretty happy that we didn't get the Scout Blood in the water. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I will see everybody, hopefully, in the next one if we reach the goal. Take it easy, guys. Peace.